Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. Hi, my name is Erin. If you are new here, welcome. Thanks for clicking on this video. We do a lot of exciting fun things here on the channel with lots of great content you can check out by visiting the channel or looking in the description box below, where I link a lot of my videos. And if you're returning, thanks for clicking on another video and sticking around. So today we're going to be getting into my TBR for December, or my to be read. So this is just a list of things I anticipate to read, or just I'm having on my list as kind of a guide for what I want to read. Doesn't necessarily mean I will stick strictly to just these lists of books, and it also doesn't mean that I will read all of them. So it's just kind of a guideline. Some of these books have been on TBRs previously, and I just have never got to them, and I still intend to read them, and some of them are going to be new for this month. So in November I read a lot more than what I did in October, and I think for October I just was really not, maybe I was in a reading slump. I just really didn't read a lot. But November, with Thanksgiving break as well as opening back up my Kindle, I read a lot more books, rather on the ebook or physically. So that was a much better month. And so for December, I'm going back to work tomorrow because this is the last day of Thanksgiving break, which is why I'm filming this. I don't film much during the week when I'm working. I'm just too busy or tired or exhausted to film. But December, we also have a holiday break coming up in 3 weeks, so I'll have a lot more videos out in December as well, and hopefully a lot more time to read once I'm on break in a few weeks. Another break, of course. So this is going to be the books I anticipate to read for the month of December. Think of it as an end of the year TBR, since it is the end of the year basically, and next year I'm hoping to have a lot of great books read as well. So I'll do a kind of 2022 TBR list as well. I'll probably compile about maybe 20 books that I want to get to, and at the end of the year I'm also going to be making a video talking about my reading for the year of 2021. Did I meet my goals? I set some challenges for myself at the beginning of the year with reading, because I not read a lot in 2020 or in years previously, just because of college, working, etc., all those different factors that really had me in a reading slump for several years, and COVID did not help in 2020. So I really set a goal in 2021 to read a lot more, and I will update you guys on those challenges and goals that I had and if I met them. So that'll be coming in December as well. I feel like I've been talking a lot, so let's not make this super long. I don't have that many books. Like I said, I'm going back to work tomorrow from my Thanksgiving break, and even though I have a break coming up, I still am quite busy during the week, so I'm not going to put too many books here, but I'll share with you guys what I do have, what I feel like I want to read, and hopefully we'll get to some of these. So without further talking, if you like videos like this, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this here on my channel, or want to see more content like this in the future rather. And yeah, let's hop into the video. Let's hop into 3 books that were on my last month's TBR for November that I'm still hoping to read. Just feel like I never get to it. This one is The Haunting of Hill House. This has been on the October TBR and November, so this is getting ridiculous. I really need to get to this book. Like I said, this is one I thought would fit perfect for October, for spooky season, but then I also thought it fits perfectly for November as well, because this has been adapted into a movie, 2 movies, and a TV show. Okay, yeah, so perfect for November theme, where I was doing movies that have been adapted, or books that have been adapted to movies, but I still haven't got to this. So I'm going to try to get to this in December at least, hopefully, and if not, maybe it's not meant to be. This one was also on my November TBR. I don't know what I was thinking. I put several kind of thick books, including the next one, so I don't know what I'm thinking again, but I do want to at least start on this in December. So this is Dune by Frank Herbert. Again, this has been really hyped up as of recently, which is why I found out about it. I've never even heard of this before, but I've been trying to get more into like sci-fi type of books, because I don't read much of that genre, but the sci-fi books I've read this year I've really enjoyed, so maybe I do like this type of books. I just never have thought of it. And this one is a classic. It's a one that I'm sure many of you, if you're interested in books or sci-fi, have heard of this. And of course, with the new movie that just came out with Timothée Chalamet and other, very hyped up actors and actresses, including Zendaya, who I really enjoy. It has got a lot of hype as of recently because of the movie, so I was hoping to read this one because, of course, it fits, like I said, with my November theme, which I did not get to this one, and it is a hefty one. I mean, it's thick. I know this is also a series, so if I enjoy this one, maybe I will continue with it. And my other thick one that I did not get to in November, Wolves of Kala, The Dark Tower, Book 5. Still have not got to this. I don't know if I will get to this again in December, but I'm hoping, I want to start back up with this series. I'm on Book 5. This is the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. So I'm hoping to finish the series in 2022. So I was trying to get to Book 5 and then do Book 6 and 7 next year. But I still haven't even got to Book 5, and we're almost done with this year. So if, you know, worst comes to worst, I'll just finish it or start it in January if I don't get to it this month. But it is also a large, it's 900 pages. Over 900 pages. So again, really big books. Don't know what I'm thinking, but I will see. I don't know, why do we need to make 900 page books? I understand. I get it. And I've read it, which is longer than that, by Stephen King, and really enjoyed that. It's one of my favorite books, but that was a tough one to get through. I think I spent the whole summer reading that thing. And I'm a fast reader. I put some easy ones on here as well. Definitely wanted to put something. I kind of picked a couple books that have either Christmas or snow themes, like wintry type of themes. So those two will be coming up next. But I definitely want to get it to this one, Secret Santa, and to All a Good Night. I really would love to do some more spooky, Christmassy, horror, Halloween books. Okay, just when I was talking about horror, my dog decides to bark. It scared me. Okay, I really do want to do some more creepy Christmas books, but I don't really own any. I definitely want to read some more like spooky Christmas stories, and I'm definitely going to do some horror Christmas movies, but this is the only one I own. Maybe I'll find some more and order them, definitely from like thrift books or Books by the Pound or Books a Million. Books by the Pound one. Is Books by the Pound still available anywhere? Because mine's went out of business by me, and I really love them. So maybe not Books by the Pound because I haven't seen them, but Books a Million or Barnes and Nobles, especially if they had any Black Friday sales, which Black Friday's already over, but Cyber Monday's tomorrow, so maybe I'll find some great book deals. So Secret Santa, this one is by D.E. Atkins, and it's talking about a holiday party event at the school year. Blah 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 blah. You happen, but what am I saying? But basically, oh, okay, scary holiday party, and Secret Santa played wrong, gone wrong. Okay, so you get the gist. I'm not gonna read that. I also have on here the Horror Camp Jelly Jam. I was also supposed to read this in November just because I got it and it was nostalgic and I wanted to read it. This one is about a creepy camp, obviously. So this will be an easy one to do. And then I have two other ones that are, all the rest of these except for this one have been repeats. And then these two are two other ones that I want to try to get to because they have a wintry, snowy theme, even though it's not focused on, I don't think, Christmas or holiday in particular. But this one, I think I got both of these from the site Thriller Book Lover. I'm pretty sure I got both of these from that site, almost positive. And they were both pretty affordable. And so, yes, thrillerbookllover.com. So that's where I got both of these books from. And this one is categorized as a horror, and it's basically about this woman named Maddie. I think this is a new book too, 2020, or at least from this year, and I haven't read any books from this year that were published this year, I don't think, except for Sundown Motel and Firekeeper's Daughter. I think those are the only two books I read that were published in 2021. All the other books I've read have been older. So, and oh, there's another one that I read as well that I don't remember the name, but this one also was published in 2021, so that'll be good to read something from this year. Maddie can't remember a time before she and William lived alone on the mountain together. She must never make him upset, but when Maddie discovers the mutilated body of a fox in the woods, she realizes that they're not alone after all. There's something in the woods that wasn't there before, something that makes strange cries in the night, something with sharp teeth and claws. When three strangers appear in the mountaintop looking for the creature in the woods, Maddie knows their presence will anger William. Terrible things happen when William is angry. So that sounds very interesting. I saw this was nominated for the Goodreads nominee awards things. I haven't really gotten to that any year, except for this year. I looked at them and I voted in a few categories where I read books, but like I said, I've only read a couple books from this year, so I wasn't able to vote in most of the categories. But I saw that this was on one of the nominations, I think either for horror or thriller or something like that. So I was like, oh, I have that book. And I went to my shelf, and lo and behold, I do have it. So I'm going to try to read this. There you go. It must be pretty good if it got nominated. And then I also have The Unwanted Guest. Again, it's set in kind of winter, snowy vibes. At least I'm assuming it is from the cover. So I also want to try to get this one read in December as well. This one reads, or the synopsis here says, it's winter in the Catskills, and Mitchell's Inn is the perfect setting for a relaxing, maybe even romantic weekend away. It boasts spacious old rooms with huge wood-burning fireplaces and a well-stocked wine cellar, and is ideal for just curling up with a good murder mystery. So when a blizzard cuts off the electricity and all contact with the outside world, the guests settle in and try to make the best of it. Soon, though, one of the guests turns up dead. It looks like an accident, but when a second guest dies, the others start to panic. Within the snowed-in paradise, something or someone is picking off the guests one by one, and there's nothing they can do but hunker down and hope they can survive the storm and one another. Again, seems not the same as the other one, but definitely more like a thrillery type of vibe, mystery thriller. So I'm excited for that. And this one is by Shari LaPena. I've heard that name before. Author of The Couple Next Door. That might be where I've heard it from, but I don't think I've read that book. But I've heard of that author before, but I've never read anything from her. So that'll be exciting to do. And then along with these physical copies of books, I am making a trip to the library soon. I might pick up something, although the last library book I have, something about the Queen or something, I'm supposed to read that in November. Tried, picked it up, started the first chapter, just could not get into it. And I love historical novels, but it wasn't grabbing me, so I'm gonna return that one back. Just DNF'd it, and I'll say quits on that one because it didn't grab me. I couldn't get into it. But I might pick up one book or two books at the library. It depends on if I want to, because I have a lot here that I have to get through. And I probably also will read a few books on my Kindle, probably some like romances. I've been flying through those. Like I said, I read a lot more in November, so I will tell you guys about those when we get to it. But I read a lot more on my Kindle than physical copies this month, and that's just easier for me because it's just so much faster. I always have my phone with the Kindle app or tablet, so there you go. So I might read a couple on my phone as well. So that's my TBR for December. It's like I said, I'm probably more than likely not going to get to all of these books, but it's just a nice little list for me to think about and have structured for me so that I can really be more focused. And if I don't get to all of them, or if I read something different, that's totally fine. So the most important thing is just to be reading, of course. I'm going to end the video here, you guys. If you enjoyed seeing my TBR, then give it a thumbs up. Let me know what books you're reading for the end of the year to finish this year off. Is there anything special you're reading, or if doing anything special with books, etc.? Let me know in the comment section down below. And do you have any goals for 2022? That'll be coming up for me as well. Be looking out for that video, as well as my wrap up for November on the books that I've read. So I'm going to end the video here. That November wrap up will probably be before this video, so go check that video out. It's probably already posted. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will check you out in the next video very, very soon. Stay safe. Adios.